light of all that preparation, do you think Oscar Pistorius is just being frazzled by Gerrie Nel? Because there's no doubt that he should have succinct, clear answers to these questions.
Of course. And again, if you're telling the truth, even if you've got a bull terrier, bulldog, or a pit bull cross-examining you, you must stick to your version. And if that person's asking the question time and time again, then your lawyer will get up and object. The judge also has a duty to say, hang on, you've been asked that question 10 times now, move on to the next question. So, why? The question is, why is he answering in this way? Why is he being argumentative? This whole issue of taking responsibility for those 2 gun incidents, maybe he should have pleaded guilty on those, because the sanction would probably have been just fines. But then his credibility would have come across better. Then he could have said, look, I really am sorry, I made a stupid mistake on those cases, but I'm not guilty on the murder. And then they wouldn't have had so much ammunition to cross-examine him on. Now they've got those charges where he says, well, everybody's lying, the police are planting evidence, and maybe they do plant evidence. They do shift things around. But where beforehand it looked as if it was a very good defense point that the police had moved things around and potential exhibits around in his home. Now Nel has changed around and said, but hang on, you now, the victim so-called, why are they going to be blaming you? Why are they trying to get at you, the police now? Sort of try and draw you into a matter. Why would they do that? Why would they move this stuff around? And then he's kind of, it doesn't look good in his answers to that. Instead of saying, look, I'm not sure who moved it, or come up with but now he's like blaming everybody. He's blaming the police, he's blaming his lawyer. And look, some cases lawyers don't do their job properly, in some cases police don't do their job properly. But it's not all his excuses and answers to try and take blame and responsibility away from himself. Where if he could do that and admit things, which aren't important things possibly, but later the prosecutor will ask and argue, why is he doing this? Is he not telling a lie about what actually happened? And that's what the prosecutor is trying to get at. And the court must find that he's giving false evidence before it can reject his testimony. If it finds that it's possible and that the court has a doubt, then he can be given the benefit of the doubt. In other words, that his version may then be accepted by the court as possibly true. But with all these bad questions, answers to questions, not bad questions, I think very good questions, but bad answers to questions, and kind of, trying to get involved in an aggro situation, it's not doing him any good at all.